Ladies and gentlemen, it has all come down to this. Welcome, it is Thursday night. It is Champions of the Coast, and tonight we are honored to bring you the first round of the PCW Coastal Championship Tournament. 8 men all vying for the title you see in front of you. We're hoping for a great night of action. Fans, we will be right back with the opening bell after this. Here we go, fans. It is the first match of the Coastal Championship Title Tournament, and Toby Real, the first competitor of this tournament. The man known as 5-Star pinned Austin Goff last week, cemented his spot here. The question is who else drew for the first match? Set up for the tournament. No one knew who the opening round opponents were going to be. So we're gonna have to see who gets this speed demon known as Toby Real, soaking in the love of the crowd, or the jeers of the crowd, depending on whether or not his personality is one that you have subscribed to. Now just waiting on who his opponent could be. It's the big man from the island of Hawaii. It is Kailua Kong, the island state of Hawaii where PCW was just a few weeks ago. This brutish volcanic warrior, Kailua Kong, on his way to the ring, a mix of a lot of power and a bit of agility. Toby Real is going to be in for a fight tonight. This is going to be a great opening round match and the first match to kick off our tournament. Kailua Kong acknowledging the crowd, cheering for him. What a match that this is going to be. This should be exciting. Larry Taylor, official PCW ref, looks like he's given a bit of final instruction. 45-minute time limit. And here we go. There's the bell, and both men immediately go for the lockup. Test of strength, Toby Real trying to get it. Both men just kind of break away. I think Kailua Kong was kind of playing with him there. Nice swinging neck breaker right off the bat. Toby Real catches Kailua Kong. Kong just with a punch to the face. Pump kick and drop kick both miss. Kailua Kong just slams Toby Real to the mat. Toby Real slowly gets up and he takes that pump kick right to the face, and Kailua Kong just starts working with a chin lock. Toby Real's going to need to use his speed here. Kong, if he just stands in the middle of the ring and just starts swinging as he has been, going to make a very short night for Toby Real. Big forearm shot and he goes for a cover. Not even a 1 count. Referee was in decent position, but a forearm shot's not going to take down Toby Real this early. Punch, lock up into a bear hug. Kailua Kong just trying to squeeze some of the air out of Toby Real and then slams him back into the mat. Goes right back into that chin lock. I think Kailua Kong knows that Toby Real is probably maybe suited for a better long game than he is. And he backdrops him out of the ring. Toby Real was going for something. That was his mistake against Jack Carroll a few weeks ago. Just tried to go for some impact moves already. And instead he's eating headbutts on the outside of the ring. Right into the guardrail and amongst our fans. Kailua Kong drives more headbutts. We're up to almost 16 before Toby Real's able to get back in the ring. Real takes a hard shot to the ribs, and Kailua Kong just short into the match, and he knows he's sort of been dominant with it. Real desperation body slam, and he got it. Misses the drop kick though. And instead takes another series of headbutts. Kong with the go behind, and he's looking. He hits the volcanic early. 1, 2. Almost. Toby Real just kind of spasm kicks out. Kailua Kong went for his trademark move early. Nearly gets it. Big slam. Toby Real's living on borrowed time. Toby Real is just being overwhelmed this early into the match. Now being lifted and just letting the blood rush to his head. Big suplex and he just falls out of the ring. Oh, he rolls in as Kailua Kong went out. Real dancing, but he's must be just trying to get the blood flow moving because he's in rough shape right now. Kong lariats him. Cover. 1, 2, almost 3. Toby Real, he's able to get a monkey flip on the big man. Big man whips him into the ropes with the reverse. Another clothesline. The pump kick. Foot to the face. He covers him. 1, 2, 3. It's over. Kailua Kong dominates Toby Real in the opening match of the opening round of the Coastal Title tournament. Kailua Kong makes a statement, and fans will be right back. Here we go, fans. Match number 2, and it's Typhoon Taylor making his way to the ring. Big man was able to qualify for the tournament, and now last week he beat Kurota Itoki with a beautiful suplex variation, and tonight he awaits his opponent in the title tournament. And it looks like it's a man who is no stranger to him. It's the man with a lot of blonde ambition. It's Brody Boyd. Brody Boyd making the transition from tag wrestler to singles wrestler, much like roster mate Austin Goff. But Brody Boyd has qualified for the tournament. A lot of people think he could be a decent favorite to win the whole thing. But in order to get there, he's got to go through a man who defeated him some time ago. It's Typhoon Taylor. Larry Taylor, once again, last minute instructions, calls for the bell. We are underway, and Typhoon Taylor goes right into a bear hug. Brody with a punch. Looked for a suplex, and instead Taylor lifts him up and smashes him into the mat. Big body slam, and he goes for a quick cover. Not even a 1 count. Nice little hip toss. And then another hip toss, but a hip toss from Taylor and another one. Nice stomp to the ribs, and Brody's able to slam Taylor, and he goes for the legs. Target the legs of the big man, whips him into the rope. Taylor holds on and hits a clubbing forearm. Whips Brody into the corner. Goes, oh, he thought about doing a charge. Oh. Boyd ducked the headbutt, rolls through with a pin. Nothing, though. Knife edge chop. Gets whipped into the turnbuckle and kicks himself out. Boyd again going for the leg. Taylor. Forearm shots. And then just chucks Boyd out of the ring. Steps in after, but Boyd quickly rolls back in. Slams Taylor as he comes in. Another slam. Big sidewalk slam by Taylor. Now he kicks in the interior leg, but he gets caught. He's in the ropes, though. Now he's just choking Boyd. Takes a punch, returns a punch. Punch, 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 punch. Both men swinging. Taylor gets the upper hand and brings Boyd up to his feet. Knife edge chop by Boyd to put some distance. Both men just kind of circling the ring here. Another quick, just one of those little cyclone whip style arm whip hip tosses. Finally, he gets Taylor up and over with a nice suplex. But he gets whipped into the ropes and turned inside out with a clothesline. Double arm whip. Once again goes for the leg. Moves out of the headbutt in the kicking range. Taylor whips him into the ropes. Hooks him. No. Nice wrist clutch toss. Side knee lift, though. Takes some air out of the lungs. And Boyd with a jawbreaker, and now he's going right into that chin lock. Knee into the spine and everything. Taylor fights out and drops a big headbutt. Boyd again with the takeover. He's just trying to use a low center gravity. Runs the ropes. No. Taylor's back up to his feet. Whip. Reversal. Grabs onto the ropes. Stops his momentum. Boot to the stomach. Fireman carry. Spinning power slam. 1, 2. Boyd kicks out. He's able to get out of it. Whipped into the ropes. Huge flapjack. Oh. Ref was out of position for that. Boyd low blow and then a drop kick right to the back of the head. Taylor's able to regain some composure with the go behind. Oh. Thought he was going for a tongue drop. Instead just chucks him. Hey, whoa. Whoa. Barbed wire bat shot. Typhoon Taylor bringing the weapons tonight. Oh. If he keeps it in the ring, it's going to be a disqualification. He drops it. Outside the ring is one thing. Inside is another. Sidewalk slam by Typhoon Taylor. These two definitely have some issues. Taylor, big slam. Double axe handle right into Brody. Boyd doesn't seem too cut. From the... Oh! That looks like he almost impaled him on the ring post. Typhoon Taylor not only looking to go further in the tournament, he's looking to hurt Brody Boyd. Boyd with a boot. Instead, he just gets a forearm shot back. And then that step kick from Taylor to the back of the head. And again, he catches him low. Drop kick, square on target. Goes for it again, misses. Forearm shot onto Typhoon Taylor. Now he's wrenching, looks like he's fish hooked him too. Another cyclone whip, again, right, fish hooking him. He's in the ropes and the ref steps in. Ooh, back elbow into a hip toss. Taylor again. Huge, just that throw. Big headbutt. Both men were once again going right to punches. Lifts him up, throws him over the top rope and out of the ring. Boyd's getting up and he's just trying to pump himself up and maybe just the crowd, but Typhoon Taylor's been not taking any chances. Boyd hip tossed again. Leaping double axe handle right to like the collarbone and a headbutt to the back of the head. Irish whip by Boyd. No, hold on by Taylor. Boyd goes into a headlock takeover. Instead he gets hit in the ribs and then forearms to the chest. Turn around. No, he's rolled him up. 1. A 1 count out of that reversal, but Taylor just stomps on him. Misses the kick. Blocks the punch, but not the forearm shot. Whipped into the ropes. Series of boots, and now he's getting choked up against the ropes by Brody Boyd. Now it's Boyd who's starting to... Oh, rakes the eyes. Goes after the legs again. Right into a headlock takeover. It's close to the ropes, though. Taylor with a shot to the ribs again. Whips into the rope. Hold on by Taylor again. Big kick. Jawbreaker by Boyd. Boyd with another drop kick. Clubbing forearm shot takes Boyd down. Low blow. Roll through. 1, 2. He got a 2 count. Bear hug. Into that belly-to-belly suplex he likes. And he used to beat Kuroda. But Boyd was able to get up kind of quick. Still going after the legs. Forearm shot. Probably just trying to take a bit of the leg strength out of Taylor so he gets less on those throws. Taylor, though, forearm shot and he's rolling the arm. Oh, go behind by Boyd. Boyd hooks him. 2. Oh, he almost had him with that finisher of his. He rolls out of the ring, though. Both of these men hitting their trademark moves. Taylor with that spinning power slam that he calls "This Is Gonna Hurt." Brody, he hit his all-natural, but both of these men still just beating the absolute sweat out of each other. Big knee lift and more stomps to the back and an elbow to the back of the skull. Series of punches. Huge right hand by Brody. Boyd hooks him. All natural again. He's got him. 1, 2, 3. It's over. He got him, and it looks like he might have hurt him. Typhoon Taylor might have landed hard on his neck. We're going to have the trainers check him out. But Brody Boyd with the all-natural, a second one, moves on in the tournament. Fans will be right back. We are 3 matches in, and here he comes. The man who claims he is the uncrowned champion, the royalty of the Pacific Coast. Prince T.J. Alistar. T.J. Alistar qualified, pinning Austin Goff last week. And then cut a promo saying he was going to leave a trail of broken hearts. But tonight he's running into possibly a little bit of hard luck as Oscar Westrock makes his way to the ring, and T.J. Alistar does not look happy about it. Back on February 17th, Oscar Westrock pinned T.J. Alistar. So T.J. Alistar will have to get some sort of revenge in order to move on. Oscar Westrock continues on his tour of, he calls this his comeback tour, even though he's never really left. He has refocused himself to some solo success. Big elbow right into the shoulder blades and eats a kick. Alistar whips him into the ropes. Starts raking his eyes across the top rope. It is no doubt that T.J. Alistar will do anything in his arsenal to get past anyone in this tournament. Big elbow, middle of the spine, deadlift German, almost a 1 count. Poke to the eyes by Alistar. Big European uppercut as well. The thing about T.J. Alistar is he's a talented young man. He just looks for the cheap way out. Gets an elbow, goes for a cover, doesn't even get a 1 count. Both men going for pins early, even if it doesn't get a count. Alistar again, elbow into the spine. Nice little right hook. But he takes a right-handed forearm and a left-handed punch. Modified inverted atomic drop. And a punch. Westrock with the knee lift whipped into the ropes. Oh, went for a hip toss, eats a knee, cover, not even a 1 count again. Westrock goes for the leg, but Alistar kicks out of it and then stomps almost right on his nose. Nice suplex, a little bit of a jump with it to add some impact. Punch and a forearm. Or an elbow strike. Westrock opening up some elbows. Puts Alistar down. Modified arm and neck lock. But a rake of the eyes breaks it up. Alistar again punches. And Westrock's just trying to wrestle him. Deadlift. Deadlift side suplex. That inverted atomic drop again. Go behind. Eats an elbow. Then a punch. Big overhead belly-to-belly suplex by Oscar Westrock. And he follows it up with just a belly-to-belly side. Oscar Westrock goes behind. Chicken wing suplex. He's starting to unlock the arsenal. 1, 2. He gets a 2 count. Swinging neckbreaker by Alistar to kind of get himself a breather. Goes for an elbow strike, but it's blocked. And he gets chucked over the top rope with a belly-to-belly overhead suplex. The feeling out process from Oscar Westrock is over. He's going straight to the suplexes. And now TJ Alistar is in no rush to try and get back into the ring. Taking a breather, trying to stop the momentum. It's like a timeout in basketball. Double underhook, little delay. Oh, goes for it again, but instead it gets a back body drop from Alistar to the outside. But Westrock comes right back in. High angle with the double underhook. Oh, catches the kick. That heartbreak insecurity of his, and then he goes right into fish hooking him. But Westrock gets out. Oh, kick again. Yes. Lulling him in false sense of security, hits the European uppercut off the ropes. No, slows down as Westrock gets up. Another suplex, and now he's out on the outside with him. Modified almost like a fireman carry. Alistar hits a knee lift and rushes back into the ring. Deadlift German. Oh, with a release. Doesn't even bridge it. Go behind. Half Nelson suplex. Rolls him right onto the back of the neck. Low blow. Cover. 1, 2. Almost got the count with the low blow. And instead he eats another high angle double underhook. Go behind. Good night. Rolls through. 1, 2, 3. He got him. Oscar Westrock with that just high angle German. Almost like he held him right underneath the breastbone. TJ Alistar is done. Oscar Westrock moving on. Fans will be right back with our final match of the tournament. Here we go, fans. It is the final match of the opening round of the tournament. And if this isn't a main event, I don't know what is. The two undefeated superstars of the Pacific Coast, Norwegian muscle Stan Christensen, standing in the ring right now, and his opponent, the Lumberjack Jack Carroll, the biggest fan favorite so far PCW has seen. Both of these big men, undefeated in solo action. One of them will lose their first match tonight. The other could probably be seen as the odds-on favorite to win the whole thing. So here we go. Two big dudes getting ready to slug it out. There's the bell. Christensen into the ropes, drops down off the ropes. Huge lariat right off the bat, taking Lumberjack down, and Lumberjack gets right back up. Stan Christensen goes for the suplex, blocked, and it's Lumberjack who gets the suplex over. Working the arm, short arm clothesline. Big shot to the ribs and a hooked leg, but nothing. Both of these men actually love to use that running big slam, that running double axe handle. And now it's Christensen who's getting slammed all over creation and out to the outside. But Carroll backs up so he can come back in. Big throwing suplex. And at least for right now, that huge right, Jack Carroll showing he's got a little bit of strength. Big knee, big double axe handle. Now he's working the back. Stan Christensen has not faced someone with this kind of power or just outright energy maybe so far here in Pacific Coast. Up on the back, huge double underhook into a backbreaker. And Jack Carroll again whips Stan Christensen into the ropes. Back body drop over the top rope, and Christensen hit the mat or the apron on the way down. Whips it into the corner. Carroll hip smashes and an elbow drop. Deadlift right into a slam. Oh, goes for the double underhook, but Christensen is able to back body drop. Carroll goes again and gets back body dropped again. And instead he just slams Christensen and then throws him across the ring. Both men now throwing some bombs on each other, and it's once again Carroll who gets the upper hand. Gut wrench slam. 1, 2, almost. Big knee. Both these men love strikes and gut wrench moves. Right into a torture rack. Working the back of Stan Christensen, who doesn't give up and just gets slammed. He hits a double axe handle on Carroll, and now he's starting to fight back. Carroll, though, fires back with that big knee, massive lumberjack chop, and an elbow drop. Oh, went for a suplex, gets it reversed, and again just thrown to the outside. Jack Carroll continuing just a dominant performance here. Christensen went for like a football charge and he missed. Eats a left. He's back up in the torture rack. And Lumberjack Carroll looking to put Stan Christensen away. Whip into the rope by Christensen, duck under. But the Lumberjack holds onto the ropes on the way back. Another just massive chop and an elbow drop. Christensen fights back with a punch, double axe handle, and a stomp. He's trying to slow him down. Short arm clothesline might be the beginning of it. Some nice forearm shots and a cover. 1. That's it, though. He only gets a 1 count. Jack Carroll whipped into the ropes, holds onto the ropes again. Big football tackle gets it this time, and Jack Carroll drives a knee into the head, and now just a series of elbows right into the chest. Whip into the rope, duck under, off the rope. Another huge lariat by Christensen. Forearm shot. Jack Carroll off the ropes. There it is, that double axe handle. 1, 2, 3. It's over. Jack Carroll with the win. Stan Christensen kicked out, but just after 3, Jack Carroll wins the match, and he is going on in the tournament. Fans, we'll be right back with our wrap-up. Fans, welcome back to our wrap-up. What a show, as we have been building to this since the beginning. The Coastal Title Tournament. Kailua Kong, Brody Boyd, Oscar Westrock, and Jack Carroll making their way through the quarterfinal round, and next week on to the semifinals. Next week the matches are already signed. Kailua Kong takes on Oscar Westrock, and Brody Boyd takes on Lumberjack Carroll in the semifinal matches. We're going to have a tag team contest. Danny Dazzler and Veneno teaming up to take on Doug Candy and Jake Wyman, and then the big one, the finals. One of the 4 men, Kong, Westrock, Carroll, or Boyd, will become our first champion. Fans, we will see you for that big, historic show next week. It's Thursday. You know what's coming. Good fight. Good night.